Anthony William, the medical medium. Distractions, chasing our tails. That's what darkness wants. Darkness wants us to chase our tails and chase our tails. And distractions everywhere, and addictions everywhere. Vices. Vices, distractions, chasing our tails, addictions keep us down, keep us from healing. It's a crazy world out there. People can just go around and around and around and around and chase their tails. And musical chairs and musical chairs and musical chairs. Because there is so much noise out there. So much noise out there. It's just hard to avoid it. It's hard to get around it. And everybody wants a magic bullet. They want that magic bullet. It's a hard world. Makes perfect sense to me that people want a magic bullet. It's not easy. People get sick. They get symptoms, thyroid problems, all kinds of different health problems. Their backs hurt. Their necks hurt. Their arms feel like lead. Their legs feel like sandbags. Tingles all over the body. Numb fingers, numb toes. Just aches and pains everywhere. Dizziness and balance issues and tinnitus. Brain fog. Brain fog alone is such a hard one for people. And it could make us get to a point and to a place where we just want it fixed, and we want it fixed now. We want it gone now. Rightfully so. I don't blame anybody who wants it gone now. The magic bullet. It needs to just disappear. But the world's really hard. It's the Wild West out there, and we just chase our tails, and around we go, and we repeat constant health mistakes that are out there. I've seen people drink 20 years ago all of that alkaline ionizer water and just not get better. Instead, they got more polluted with toxic heavy metals because of it. And it held them down, held them back. I've seen people do the fulvic acid 20 years ago. Never got anybody better. But it just has a resurgence. And then people think it's the magic bullet. I'm just naming a couple of things. And then people are looking for that new flashy thing, which they don't really realize it's actually an old flashy thing that never worked, like colostrum. It just never worked 20 years ago, 25 years ago. It just didn't. Shilajit never worked. You got somebody sick with neurological, symptoms. They're in a wheelchair. They're not well. And Shilajit is going to fix it? No disrespect, but it's not going to fix it. And then the sodium bicarbonate thing that happened, I think it was 15 years ago, where everybody was doing tons and tons of sodium bicarbonate. And all these people, coaches, were telling people just to do these sodium bicarbonate cleanses. People were in agony, just laying on the floor, just holding their stomachs. And just sodium bicarbonate was just squirting everywhere. It's just been like this. It's always been like this. But it's not going away. It's not getting better. I've seen so many of these things die and then come back. And I'm like scratching my head saying, that one's back again? It's brutal. And it's sad too, because there is a way to heal and there are things to do that can help you heal. It's just the impression of everything is going to be fixed with this one thing right away. That's what it's like out there. You got skin problems, take a whole bunch of collagen, it should be fixed immediately. You got some kind of health problem, maybe it's lectins, try to avoid lectins, it should be fixed immediately. You think you have an oxalate problem, let's avoid oxalates, you think it's going to be fixed immediately. It's not fixed because the oxalate thing is not correct anyway. I'm sure somebody's ears are going, what? Sure, somebody's thinking, what did AW just say? Oxalates aren't the problem? They're not. And then we have these distractions and we go into a circle over and over and over again. The body takes a little time to heal, just like training. If you're exercising, if you're building up an exercise, it takes time to get built up. It takes time to train. Athletes can't do it in one day. They can't do it in 1 month. Some of them take years of training. It's just the process. The body doesn't get fixed in 1 hour, 1 day, when we have serious things going on. Deeper core issues deep down inside, deeper toxins deep down inside. Toxins. The word's difficult for me. Detox, toxins. I've heard it a billion times out there. And, the crazy thing is that people don't even know what's coming out of the body, what toxins are coming out. It's not like there's any science that says, oh yeah, here's the toxins that just came out of you. We're going to do an analysis of it. Look, here's this. That's just not going to happen. It was a phantom, shape-shifting word in the health movement years and years and years ago. Spirit of compassion would be like, well, it's metals, it's mercury, aluminum, cadmium, lead, arsenic, it's nickel, it's copper. It's all kinds of carpet chemicals, all kinds of fragrances, all kinds of other chemicals, clothing chemicals, fungicides, herbicides. It's all kinds of petroleum products, everything from mineral oil to any kind of ointment, all kinds of different things. It's all kinds of trace chemicals and all kinds of pharmaceuticals. It's all this different stuff. And lots of it. But in the health movement, it was just toxins. You're toxic. Oh, you must be getting sicker because you're just detoxing. You're toxic. Meanwhile, they don't even really know. People don't even know. They didn't know in the health movement. They're just learning now, either reading medical medium books or watching something or listening to something medical medium. They're learning about pathogens. They're learning about the Epstein-Barr cytomegalovirus, the shingles, the HHV6, this, HSV1, 2, the different streps and so forth. They're learning about it. And you see people scream about it here and there now, but they still don't get it. And even now they repeat fragrances or toxic heavy metals now, but they still blame everything on just their diet and diet alone. And they'll blame everything on Lucky Charms because they just don't get it. So you can chase your tail. And then they want you hooked on vices left and right. Green tea, great. Get somebody totally hooked on crack cocaine, basically. Get them hooked on green tea. Jacked up on all of that caffeine. And then they'll tell you, oh, green tea's good for you. It's got all these antioxidants. It's got all this stuff in it. And you have somebody that's in a wheelchair. You got somebody that's really sick. They got chronic neurological problems. A cup of green tea will not fix them. It's just not going to do it. If anything, it's going to make them worse. You have somebody with neurological problems. The last thing you ever need to do is stick caffeine in them. It is the kiss of death in the sense where it's just going to send them backwards, not forwards. It's not going to propel them into healing. It's going to send them backwards. But that's how stupid stuff is out there. It's so scary to see this and watch this because people are stepping on landmines everywhere, but I can't control it. I can't stop it. I can't make a difference really that much out there to how much is really happening. People are just stepping on landmines. They're just falling into potholes and tiger snares everywhere. Green tea is the worst thing you can do if you're sick with any kind of neurological symptoms, but people don't even know. They just recently started learning things are neurological. Info has always been neurological going all the way back. Non-contradictive, all consistent. Green tea is not the worst thing, but it's one of the worst. Coffee's another one of the worst. And then they just say, oh no, coffee is good for you. Coffee beans are good for you. It's not. Remember the whole chocolate thing being good for you? Chocolate's so good for you. It's so good for you. It's like medicine. It's medicinal. It's all this stuff. It's not. And this is around and around we go. The caffeine world. No one would even go near alcohol, meaning the topic alcohol in the health movement. You know why? All the podcast doctors drank. Maybe they're quitting now. Maybe not. They all drank. All of them. They drank wine. Yeah, champagne. All of them. It was taboo just 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I mentioned alcohol being bad for you 6 years ago on social, and people just went ape shit. They just did. And you couldn't find a health authority anywhere, any kind of podcast doctor, any kind of health coach, influencer. You couldn't find one ripping apart or ripping down alcohol. It was taboo. Now you'll hear somebody scream it once in a while, but still miss the point. Now you see them also all promoting it too. Wine's good for you, like once again, like wine's good for you. Grapes are good for you, wine's good for you. And you'll see that too in the mix at the same time of people saying, no, alcohol's bad for you now. They're all screaming alcohol's bad. Where do you turn? Where do you go? If you got one guy saying a glass of wine's really good for you for the anthocyanins, and then you got somebody else saying, alcohol's bad for you. It's like, okay, you're 10 years too late, podcast doctor, influencer, whoever you are, you're 10 years too late on that. You're 15 years, 20 years too late. I've been telling people that forever. I got a lot of crap for it too. And you wouldn't think I would, but I did. I lost a lot of friends because of it. And it's like that in the health scene. You either got to play the game. You want to make it big in the health scene? You want to make it big in the health scene? You better play the game, and you better do everything they all do out there and all sell. You got to make friends and sell all the same stuff. Mushroom coffee, colostrum, collagen. You got to do, lectin, whatever it is. You just got to play the game, and then you can keep friends out there. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. It's not about the person healing. It's crazy. It's one of the darkest, most times in health right now. One of the most darkest times in health. It really is. And what's a powerful weapon? Confusion and being overwhelmed. That's a powerful weapon. And it's still out there and it's still happening. And it's like, where do you turn? And the vices, as I was saying before, it's a way to control people and condition people through vices. And the irony is, I'm sure you guys are having a hard time when it comes down to low overt fats, keeping the overt fats down while you're trying to heal or cleanse, keeping your fats low while you're trying to heal or cleanse. I'm sure you hear out there, fats are good for you. Fats are good for you. You need them. You need them. You need them. That's just coming from people that don't even know why anybody's even sick or anything of the sort. In order to heal, it's critical to have moments where the overt fats are down, where they're lowered. It's critical. If someone is really struggling with chronic illness, they're really suffering, it's imperative they have a moment in their day where it's lower overt fat. It's terrible. People almost have it right for 5 seconds out there, like they're doing intermittent fasting, which doesn't help people, meaning it doesn't work. It's not the panacea, a fix-it-all. But people doing like the intermittent fasting for a little bit, they're keeping the overt fats out in the morning and don't realize that's why they're even getting a benefit. But then they trash it later at night at the end of the day when they lose it and they start eating again, and it's all overt fats. What's overt fats? Peanut butter, almond butter, nut butters, like really eating a lot of it. Nuts, seeds, oils. Yeah, olive oil. Different oils, coconut oil, olive oil. Yeah, the better ones, but still, lots of it. Foods with high fat content. Overt fats. You already get fats from every single food you eat. They're in everything. They're in potatoes. They're in every single food you eat. They're in bananas. They're everywhere. There's overt fats. There's omegas and overt fats hidden in places. It's not an overt fat, but there's fats hidden in all these places, just sprinkled out in berries, believe it or not. Little tomato seeds have fat in them. Cucumber seeds have fat in them. It's not overt fat, but there's fats in every single food you eat, every fruit, every vegetable, everything you eat. Doesn't mean you have to be overt fat free forever or every single day, but in order to really get that bump up, it's good to knock, the fats down a little bit and not be putting tablespoons of MCT, tablespoons of coconut oil, tablespoons of nut butters, too much steak, too much grass-fed beef, too much chicken, too much fish, too many eggs, too much dairy, too much milk. The milk cleanse is ridiculous. I'm just going to say, no disrespect to anybody who adopted it or is using it. It's an overt fat cleanse. You're just slamming the liver, making the liver produce a tremendous amount of bile, not giving the liver a break. And at the same time, dairy feeds every pathogen, every yeast, mold, every virus, every bug, every pathogen, every bacteria. It just feeds it. And it doesn't cleanse anything. You can't cleanse anything on a milk cleanse. Overt fats prevent you from cleansing. That's how many sand traps are out there. It shouldn't be called a cleanse. It should just be called a milk mono diet. That's what it should be called, a milk mono diet. Yeah, because you can't cleanse on milk. It's impossible. You can't cleanse on all meat. It's not about being against meat. People can be on meat, but you can't cleanse on all meat. It's not possible. You can't cleanse vegan if you're tanking a whole bunch of nut butters and oils and everything like that. There's vegans out there. They're not cleansing one bit. Instead, their toxicity level is raising and raising. That's why all of a sudden you'll see somebody who's plant-based or vegan, they'll just lose it. They're getting sicker, and then now they're running to carnivore or some kind of keto diet. And they're just freaking out. Now they're on bone broth. Now they're on keto. Now they're doing something else. And now they're doing fish. Now they're back to sushi. All that mercury and heavy metal. It's just around and around we go. It's so sad. It's so sad. I can just say this. And I'm probably not going to say this much more. I can hand somebody the golden ticket and they can just smack it out of my hand. I just don't know what to do. I'll try my best. I'll keep on messaging the message from above. I'll keep on trying to have that message be a beacon of light. I'll do everything I can. And it's not just 1 decade I've been doing this. It's not just 2 decades. It's not just 3 decades. It's coming on 4 decades. And there is a way to heal. There is a way to move forward. Everybody has the opportunity. Yeah, we have to fight a little bit for it because it's going to be hard to navigate a little bit with everything going around and the noise and all that's happening out there. But if you don't already have a book, get a book. Bring it to your doctor, your practitioner, your coach, whatever. Get a book. If you don't have one, go to the library, get it for free. I don't care if you buy it or not. It's not about that. It's just not. Get the Cleanse to Heal book. Get the Brain Saver book. I mean, the Brain Saver books are unbelievable. Every line is legendary from above. Get the Liver Rescue book. It's an incredible book. They're health Bibles. Read a few lines of it a night, a page a night. Get familiar with your body. Get familiar with what's wrong with you so you can heal. Check out Brain Saver and Brain Saver protocols. Important resources, truly important resources. Have compassion for yourself. Don't hate yourself. Don't hate your body. Don't shame yourself. Don't guilt yourself, and don't judge yourself, whatever you do. It is a hard world. It's not easy. It's easy to slip up. It's easy to make a mistake. It's easy to watch a fishing lure just float by you and want to chomp on it and then get hooked and then yanked out of the lake into a basket of biohacks and shams and scams. It's easy for that to happen. But pat yourself on the back, dust yourself off, and get back to the stuff that works when you can. Anyway, just know that I care. Take one day at a time, you guys. And like I always say, 3 steps up. I know you've heard it before. 2 steps back. 4 steps up. Few steps back. 5 steps up. You just keep on going and you climb that healing ladder. And keep your eye on the ball. Keep a sense of humor. Ask the angels for help. Before you go to bed, ask the angels for help. Ask them to say, look, I need a little bit more support. Emotionally, I need a little bit more support. I need to get that free will kicked up. I need to get my will strong. I can do it. I can stay on track. I can heal. I know I can heal. Love you guys much and many blessings. Take care.